Ready. Play.
Bad Homburg is the other tournament happening this week. Again, we're a bit further into Bad Homburg. We're probably going to be wrapping up the opening rounds tomorrow and then starting the last 16, which is where things are going to get really, really interesting. And we've got a bit more of an interest in there. We've got Jessica Pegula as the top seed, Jasmine Paolini's the second seed, Andreeva is seeded 3, and hoping to get her. Like Pegula and Andreeva are definitely going to be hoping to bounce back from going out in their first matches in Berlin and try and get some grass court wins under their belt. You've got Iga Swiatek playing as well as the 4th seed. She's got a bye and she's going to be playing Victoria Azarenka, who won today, having come through against Laura Siegemund in straight sets. That is a matchup that Swiatek historically likes. We will see whether that translates over to the grass and whether Azarenka's experience will help her there. But I do like Iga's chances in that matchup. For that one, it's going to be a big Grand Slam champions clash anyway. For that, obviously, US Open champion versus nearly US Open champion on multiple occasions.
What's the head-to-head, you know?
Pretty heavily in favour of Swiatek. I don't know the exact numbers, but I know it's Swiatek is very far ahead in it.
I'm going to
go as far as to say I don't think Azarenka's ever beaten her. No, she has. Azarenka beat her in
once,
2020 US Open when she reached the final that year.
Okay, I just got the head-to-head now. 1-4.
Yeah, but Swiatek's won every match since.
Yeah, that was the US Open 2020 straight sets win for Azarenka, but then it's been consecutive wins on hard, clay, hard, and hard for Swiatek. Never met on grass. I think Azarenka came through qualifying. I could be wrong, so that might. That obviously her form has really gradually sort of gone down this last sort of 12 months or so in terms of where she's in the rankings as well. But that might be. I think if Iga had a couple of matches on the grass, I might feel differently. But I don't know. She's been practicing in Bad Homburg, I know, Iga. So I don't know. This is a really tough one to call. I might go Azarenka. I'd go Azarenka in 3.
I can see why, because Azarenka's got some form. It's grass, which Iga doesn't like as much. So I can completely see your logic. And I don't normally favour head-to-heads in the way I'm thinking about things. I'm just wondering about whether, I can see it going in different ways. I'm relatively confident of a Swiatek victory in this one, based on wanting to take the ground running, doesn't usually crash out in first rounds. So, not technically first round, but first match for her. That's how I see that one going. Pretty optimistic about Iga Swiatek's chances. What else is in? I think we're just sort of starting to piece together things happening in the draw in Bad Homburg. But for me, it's about can certain players get things going. Svitolina did on Sunday. She won her first grass court match of the year, which is good for her. And again, she's one of those ones to watch potentially at a Wimbledon.
Kruger had Meyer should be playing the winner of that one. Hadid Meyer still has a big Wimbledon in her at some point, I think. I remember David Law from the Tennis Podcast had her in the final. I'm going to say 2022, but I can't remember the exact.
It was, but that was because she'd won Nottingham, Birmingham, and got to the quarters of Eastbourne. So she'd run an insane streak of grass court wins and then crashes out first round.
That's right, she went out first round. Sakari, who beat her best friend Putin Saves today in straight sets, gets Belinda Bencic going down 1 and 2. Okay, so just coming back to her, but she'll get Alexandrova. We already touched on Azarenka and Swiatek. Noskova, Vekic, I mean, Noskova to some extent, but Vekic, could repeat maybe her heroics at Wimbledon last year. Andreeva against Clara Towson, exciting as well.
That was a revenge win for Vekic as well, because Schneider beat her not only in the first round of Berlin. I'm doing you, John. Beat her in Berlin last week, and then they immediately meet each other in the first round of Bad Homburg. But it was a rematch of the Bad Homburg final where Schneider beat Vekic. So Vekic has got I think that's a big confidence win there, and I think she might fancy a chance against Noskova, who can be a bit up and down, but then so can Vekic. So I predict that one's probably going to be a little bit messy.
All right, let's have one more word. Who's winning Bad Homburg?
Oh, good grief. Literally could be anyone. Literally could be anyone.
I'm going Alina Svitolina. Just there we go. Just fairly spontaneous, but good win against Elise Mertens. Yeah. Svitolina.
This does feel like a tournament that Svitolina could win.
Not an easy draw, not an easy draw, but
no, definitely not.
Do you want me to share some more names with you? I mean, you obviously got Azarenka there, Swiatek.
Yeah, I don't know the draw is the problem. So, yeah.
Pegula. Tough first round or tough first match for Pegula, but
yeah, Siniakova. Yeah, that's going to be difficult. Siniakova's won it before. Do you know what? No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go with Iga Swiatek, given she's had a very topsy-turvy year. And if she struggled on everything else, that might mean that she does well on grass. So that is the closest to logic you're going to get right now.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.